Can y'all hear me now?
Yep. Definitely can.
Okay, so we on air now?
Yes.
Okay, so
Do it again.
let me start over from the top because Tom done had my whole speech not recorded.
You need to hear that.
Okay, so okay, so I had my back to school drive with Fee. Shout out to Fee. I love you, boo. We did such an amazing job. We got them kids out there. We got them ready for back to school. Like it was major. I put together the NPS list. I put together a private school list, and I put together the list for my son's school, which is a charter school. And I basically just asked people to donate based off what they got for those lists. Like the teachers, we needed help with purchasing stuff for the kids. The schools, we needed help with purchasing stuff for the schools. Everybody know that NPS is under a crisis right now. They're losing a lot of funding. So I was so happy with everything that everybody was able to do. We was able to give away like hundreds in gift cards. So kids could get like uniforms and other back to school supplies, get shoes. We were able to give away so many book bags, so much school supplies. So I really want to just thank everybody who shared the flyer, everybody who got out there, was bringing kids. My co-workers at work, shout out to y'all. Y'all the MVPs of, I ain't gonna say where because y'all be stalking, but but y'all did y'all big one for me, and I can't say thank y'all enough. So with that being said, we finna get ready for my show today. Um, Everybody at Starms, that's all elementary school I went to through 8th grade. Like I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Jazz, Isha, Smooth, all of y'all. Like y'all pulled up, make sure that them kids think that flyer. They came, they pulled up, they had a good time. We had bounce house. Thank you to my boo Sharon. We had the snow cones, we had face paint, we had musical chairs, we just had so much stuff. So anybody who support me and Fee that time of the year, y'all got a special place in my heart. Like I swear to God, y'all do. And shout out to somebody because I be stressing them out. I do when my phone ring, they be like, "Whoa, she just wears me out." But anyways, oh yeah, and Bree, because let me tell y'all something. My friend Bree, she pulls up and she gets stuff done. Like she makes sure that I'm not too worried about a whole bunch. So I love you, Bree. Thank you. So my friend is here. Thank you, friend, again, because I'm re-recording this. Thank you for coming to the show. I want to tell y'all like this been my girl. I'm not gonna tell y'all a whole bunch about our relationship because y'all be too nosy, but we've been rocking for a minute now, and she been A1 in my book. Like every time I need her for something, she there. She had a big part to play in my back to school drive too. So I just thank you overall.
You're welcome. As
Before you
always.
introduce yourself, because I like people to leave their own information. That way people could, if you want people to contact you, they can. Hey Risa, my boo, I'm telling you, my boo was coming through for that drive. I just want to say thank y'all. You know, everybody coming on at one time. So with that being said, this episode is called The BBL Smell
Oh Lord.
and Girl Code. So before we get started, I'm gonna let my friend introduce herself so she can, say who she is properly, and then let y'all know if she want to be contacted or not on social media.
I do not. I don't want to be contacted on social media, but my name is Tiffany, and that's it.
Okay. So I was on Instagram in my private life, minding my private business, and somebody, I ain't gonna say their name, sent me a video talking about the BBL smell. So I'm like, okay, what is this? Like, so I guess it's a whole thing where I guess if you get your body done, you have a certain smell to you. So
I've never heard that
I
though.
couldn't figure it out because I never heard of it. Now, with me being a bigger woman, it's just always been in my nature to keep my hygiene up to par. And I just couldn't figure out like how do people just generate smells for different type of people. So is it a smell for skinny people? Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like, what is the whole smell thing about? Like, where did y'all get this BBL smell from? So in the video, he said that girls is getting their butts so big that it stinks and they can't wipe it right. And that could be true because some of y'all asses do be too big, and But I just feel like if a woman hygiene is already bad, like before she get the BBL, after the BBL is not really gonna matter. Like, and I can't see no woman like not washing her ass before the BBL, but then after the BBL she stopped washing her ass. Like, I just can't see that. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, people be saying too much, doing too much. Maybe she just had a bad day or something. Like, God,
Maybe
let us
she's
just
working
pray
at
for those women who get caught in the jam and they got a BBL and they ass stink. Like, let's just pray for them because I don't be with that shit. So when I got the video, I was like, taken back because this April I had some work done or whatever, and you know, I I just was like, damn, did I have a smell? So now I'm trying to recall, if I had a smell or not. And I know I didn't, but then did I or did I not? Okay, so when I did have my original surgery, I had some work done. I did feel like my skin was different and I was letting off different body smells because maybe when they cut you and then the drainage from the massages just wasn't like something I was used to, so it's always just different to me. But never did I have a smell. Ass was washed.
period and point blank.
Ass was washed. Ass was washed the same way it was washed before and after procedures were had. So I just was like, I couldn't believe that somebody had the audacity to send me that video. I wanted to say, nigga, are you mad about something? But he always be like talking shit to me. So I ain't taking no offense. Like, I actually laugh about everything people say to me. Like, I don't hold no ill will towards nobody. I just thought the shit was funny because I never heard of it until he sent it to me. So
I still never heard of it until now when you sent it to me.
yeah, I sent it to Tiffany. Like, girl, like, why is they going around talking about it's a BBL smell? Like,
But maybe it's from people who got like them little T-Rex arms who can't fit their arm back there.
right, because in
That's
the
too
video,
much.
the second video that I found, the man was like, when he, you get too much ass and not enough arm, and then you can't reach back there. So I was just be trying to figure it out, like, why people be coming up with this bullshit and be sending it to me. Like, y'all want me to get on air and be talking shit about some crazy stuff. Like, it just was crazy. Like, but I'm gonna say, ladies, please get your hygiene together because it's a bad thing going around talking about women with procedures not smelling good, and that's not good. Like, that's not even something we want to play around with.
No.
Like, I always make sure that I smell good because you never know what might happen. I might get that text that say, babe, whenever he say that, and then that's us, I need to be able to pull up or he need to be able to stop by. So yeah, with that being said, I got to keep it together at all times.
I still never heard of that, so I don't even know how to comment. I don't know what to say.
Girl, it was so crazy because the man was just like, yeah, they don't got enough arm, enough for this, and how could you let your ass stink? And
I mean, I feel like they gotta know it stinks.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if your ass stank before you had the BBL, I can imagine after the BBL, it probably would continue. But I just can't see nobody just waiting until they have a BBL to start stinking. Like, that's outrageous. Like, that's
a
the most
terrible smell.
yeah.
Like, you know what dead tissue smell like?
Yeah, but
So that's probably what it smelled like.
and then in the video, the man said that yeah, it's like working at a morgue because you take in one part of the body and closing up another part of the body. I'm just like, what? Like, he was a comedian, so I guess that was just his way of being funny. But whatever, right? Whatever. So we're gonna wrap up the BBL smell.
Like right now.
Rico, yeah, you. No smell here, sir. Thank you. But yeah, I'm glad I'm able to have fun and laugh about it because the shit is funny. Like, the shit I get here would be funny as hell, and I really be thinking people be like trying to get me like gassed up to see what I'm gonna say, and it just be funny. So Yeah, I got a good laugh out of it. And ladies, please tighten it up if y'all do got a BBL and it's funky. Like, please get it together.
Oh Lord.
So,
Or even be on the BBL, like just body odor and check. Period.
right, because I was like really big before my procedure,
No,
so
you
I
was
was
not.
already just having to like it sweat right here, it sweat up underneath here, sweat down here. So I just already having to like make sure that those spots are just always like clean because it's so hot. Like it's rows, sitting on rows. So I just always, you know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
if somebody said that they smelled me stinking, they was mad. They was hating.
Definitely a hater.
Yeah, now after I left out the bathroom, now when I walked past, my air was not funky, none of that. Like
Like your sit
I
down air was
ain't,
good too.
yeah, like I ain't even go. Yeah, when I twerk, when I shake my ass, don't you ain't
Don't
gotta
nothing
worry
else
about
come boy.
yeah, no, ain't none of that going on when I do it. Tom be talking shit in the background. So yeah, if I see me looking that way, that's because he's sitting over there, you know. Yeah. I listen. I make sure all that shit is tight. I make
Lord.
listen. I make all that. Make sure all my shit tight. Okay, you feel me?
Wrap it up. Wrap it
Oh,
up.
right. So, hey y'all. Hey all my Facebook viewers. Vito, Adriana,
Hey, Audrey.
Terry, Big Terry. What it do? So the second part of my episode is called Girl Code because bitches don't be sticking to the code. Like,
Man, listen here.
so okay, so my thing is don't be the type of friend to me that you don't want me to be to you. So if you gonna be bogus towards me, don't expect me to be a good friend towards you. Like that's just plain blank period. Like don't expect me out of me, but I gotta expect some whole other shit.
Or
So
you don't know what to expect.
right, like it just be some weird shit going on. So I basically just want to know, like, what do you consider is crossing the line for girl code?
Hmm. That could go 1,000 different ways. Let me think. Like you said, showing up for a person, right? If I show up for you, you don't gotta do the exact same thing, but still show up for me. Like be there supporting me like I support you. Or if my man called and asked where he was, you better know the code and you better not F it up. This is a scenario. I'm just saying because people be messing it
So
up.
Tiffany said I got a lot for her, so I can do that. I can do that for it. I got you. I got you. I got you. Ronnie, if you watching,
With the middle finger. Hold on.
you never know I was lying. Shout
I
out
done
to
pulled them
Ronnie
up too
too.
close now.
That's my boo. Shout out to Ronnie. So I feel like girl codes is knowing certain boundaries not to cross. Like
Or talking to somebody else.
just
Right.
just just it be the gray shit. Like you know that I'm expected. Okay, you know that I'm expecting you to handle me how I would handle you if you're not around. And I feel like anytime I have to question if you gonna go back and be fake towards me when I'm not looking, then that's a problem for me. Like I need to
Yeah,
know,
you got my
like when I
back
consider you
behind my
my
back.
friend, I need to know that if anything happened and I'm not around, you gonna hold it down for me and you gonna be in my shoes and you gonna stand 10 toes down. And I'm not gonna have to question nothing you said when I wasn't there. Like everything that come out your mouth better be word for word like some shit I say.
Like today.
Like today.
Literally
Like
like
every
today.
any like when I consider you my friend, any like you better know me like the back of your hand because guess what, sir? I know you like the back of mine. Like it better not be nothing that I even suspect that you would even be sideways about. Like, and I just feel like that's why I just be keeping my circle so tight, because my trust be just all over the place. Like, I can't do it. Like, people just be doing too much weird stuff. Like,
Yeah.
and you don't want me to talk to nobody that you don't like. How do you feel when I talk to somebody you don't like?
True.
And I don't want to hear no, oh, this just my friend because woo woo woo. No. You said that you feel uncomfortable when I talk to people you don't like.
Okay.
So I feel some type of way when you talk to people I don't like or
You
don't like
know the reason
me.
why I don't like them.
Exactly. So
Right.
I just feel like, girls, women don't be sticking to a sisterhood no more. Like it seemed like you could only be in a sisterhood with women when it best benefit them. And I'm just tired of operating in that mentality. Like, women got to learn how to stick together and live by the same principles. And that's
Hey,
another
Ray.
reason. Hey, boo. That's another reason why these niggas be having us fucked up.
And do.
Because if you will play in my face behind my back and he's seeing that shit, he's gonna try you. Like, because he already know what type of person you is. Like, oh, she
Yep.
don't hold no loyalty to her. She talking to,
She
she
going to.
moving this, she doing that. Like, she ain't gonna. Why would he respect you being my friend if he
If
already
you
see
don't.
that you being disloyal to me?
Yep.
Niggas don't be having filters. They don't be giving a fuck what we say or what we do or how much of a friend I say this person is.
They're gonna show you how much of a friend they really ain't.
Exactly.
They're gonna definitely show
Exactly.
you that they really not.
Exactly. So the next thing about girl code is I feel like if I gotta monitor how much of my life I share with you, then I can't consider you my friend. Like, what's the point of us being friends at this point?
And we just gonna have to stop being friends at that point because I can't talk to you how I talk to, a friend I will call a friend. So how am I going to explain something to you and we all kicking it, say we all together? How can I kick it with you wholeheartedly if I feel a certain way because you didn't let me know that you feel a certain way? You just gonna have to move around altogether.
So I feel like if I tell you a secret and you turn around and then you, cause you mad at me, you turn around and release that secret or you release that information that I told you out of confidence, it's no coming back from that, because that's something that I told you when I felt like I was safe with you. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like,
Right.
sisterhood, not sisterhood no more. Because when women get mad at each other, we already emotional, but it should never let you take that and use it against another woman. I don't care what situations none of us be in. Like, you could be in the worst of the worst situation, you could be in the best situations. We all just are facing so many things that we all just need a shoulder to lean on. And I feel like women don't be keeping it real no more. Like, why would you sit up here and let me be vulnerable enough? It's like you was waiting on me to get to be vulnerable
They
so
low
that you
key
could
your
use it
enemy
again.
the whole time.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like, and I'm just at that stage where we just really all, ladies, we all need to just figure it out. We need to figure out if this is something that we all could continue to do or not do. And I would rather a woman just be like, you're not my type of person I want to be cool with. I'm not gonna run off and drag you, but I'm done right here, than to play like we are cool and then be secretly like
Plotting
stabbing
against
me
you.
in the back. Like,
Or taking it to the internet once y'all finally like get into it type thing. Like you couldn't
right.
come to me with that. You take it to the internet first. Like you show all my deepest, darkest secrets. Like what was you the whole time, bro? Like you was an enemy the whole time. That ain't no girl code in that. There ain't even no friendship in that either.
Right, because so I'm gonna ask you a question. You tell me what you think is appropriate for your position. If you friends with two people who don't like each other, right? And this is happened to me quite a few times where I just been a person to just be like, I'm done. Like, it don't even matter if you was gonna pick my side. I'm done. So if you friends with two people who don't like each other, what role do you play as being the one in the middle?
Honestly, you just want to be the mediator to try to get everybody on the same page, or figure out at least why they don't like each other. What would you have done? Just
So
drop it. Like I don't know. That's weird to me.
so I feel like if I'm friends with two people who don't like each other, I would have to just tell both of them, don't talk to me about the other
Well, yeah, that's obvious. But
one.
they still do it.
Because I don't want you to feel like I'm on your side or I'm on her side. Like I really felt like I was in situations where people was really choosing to be friends with other people. Like you know what I'm saying? They were like insulting my character because it's like okay, just because you friends with this person don't mean that they right in a situation.
Well, how is that a slander on your character though? Like, what that got to do with you?
Because like it's like okay, you more my friend and you her friend type of thing. You get what I'm saying? Like if
Yeah.
two people don't like each other, but you feel like if it was you, you would agree with this friend over that friend.
What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. I'm gonna let you both know when you're wrong and both when you know when you're right. But if y'all just don't like each other, I I wouldn't know how to be nobody's friend. I would just have to exit.
On
Cause
both
it,
of them.
yeah, because it's not a healthy relationship. How can I be both of y'all friends? Because y'all both gonna feel like it's always one over the other, and y'all gonna keep putting me in the middle. You get what I'm saying? So now you have to choose sides,
Yeah.
and I don't want to choose sides. I'm gonna choose me.
Yeah. I
I'm gonna
get
just
what you
exit. You
saying.
get what I'm saying? Because that's stressful too. You trying to be a certain way for both of them. You can't.
Yeah.
That's putting you in two different. That's too much. Mm-mm.
So, hey V, love you, boo. So she said if y'all friends, y'all should be able to tell your friend when she's right or when she's wrong. Yeah, I do. I do. But I do. I agree with that. Like, if me and my friend can't sit down and tell each other, like, friend, you sleeping, you tripping, or you moving wrong, or whatever, then yeah. But just saying like, oh, I'm on her side because this is something that I will do. That's not something I will do.
No, I don't see that for me either. Because I'm gonna just let you know you're
Like,
wrong. You're
I'm not
wrong.
gonna let one person feeling wholeheartedly or feeling like this is right, or you know what I'm saying? Because some people have a convincing case. Like they can sit up here and tell you, like, I ain't right because blah 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 blah, and that could convince you to say, okay, yeah, maybe that is something I will do.
But people could just be loud and wrong.
Right. Exactly.
Loud and wrong.
So I really want to just tell you hoes when y'all time is up, y'all time be up. But we gonna go back to the
How you just dip off into that though?
but anyway.
Somebody time up clearly.
So um
Can't take you nowhere. Okay.
okay, so yeah, so anyway, so just back to the girl code. I feel like if you're not doing nothing to like physically harm yourself, harm your kids, then it's no reason why I'm even getting it that all investing in your business. Like who cares?
Truly, I don't.
Like I really be feeling like that be even be and if it was genuine and y'all really had a sisterhood that is getting to it and be back friends, whatever. Yeah, like I feel like as a friend, you could come to me and tell me your concerns, like sis, I feel like you move around, woo, woo, woo. But I'm not finna be like, well, I'm done being your friend because you ain't listening to why I think that you should do your life like this. Like, no, I'm not finna be sitting up there listening to that. How you gonna tell me how to live my life? You can't tell me how to live my life. Like all I could do is listen to you and hear your concerns, and then I'm either gonna move how I want to move, or I'm not gonna move how you want me to move. Clearly, because I'm letting that be known. Like I just don't be understanding
What
how.
about them friendships where you gotta stop being a person friend because they just not trying to move forward in life?
Okay, so then okay, so because that's something that I've been dealing with lately. Like I've been trying to surround myself with more people that are like like minded, thinking like me. Like we all got to be elevating. All any female I associate myself with that's saying that we friends, we have to be like moving forward in our lives at some point. And even if you not, I'm gonna at least drop that in your head, like, "Sir, why don't you do this? Sir, why don't you do that? Sir, figure this out, figure that out." Because I don't want to leave a friendship with my friend feeling like I didn't try to help push her forward. Now I can't make you take them steps, but at least I can plant that idea in your head
Mm-hmm.
that I need you to step up and get your shit together.
Because if you don't,
Because if you don't, We not
We
gonna
can't move
be.
forward together.
Yeah, I just feel like anything at this point with all of us, most of my friends primarily being like mid 30s, early 40s. I just feel like anything involving us being involved in some bullshit is unnecessary. We all need to be taking pivotal steps moving forward because most of us already got kids. Like, it's no
Yep.
reason for us to be stagnated ourselves at this point in the game. Most of us that already sacrificed a good 10, 15 years fucking off, investing in time into the wrong shit, into the wrong people. So at this point, it's critical. Like, we really need to buckle down, tighten up, get invested in what's important, and finishing the race off on a good foot. Like, we can't be sitting up here doing shit that we was doing at 20, at 30, and at 40. Like, that shit is unacceptable. And yeah, it do take some of us a little longer to figure it out because we don't be going through the same issues.
Mhm.
Like, for instance, me and you probably trauma bonded because we have some certain similarities as far as childhood, so that make it
Yep.
easier for us to be on the same page when we trying to move forward. Like, me, you, and Ronnie was talking about that today at work. So
Mhm.
it's a little different for us. Like, we all can understand where we coming from, so it's a different type of understanding when we say we trying to move forward in our life. But when you sitting up there saying like you not trying to do nothing with yourself, and you just letting time fly by, like that, it be too much time wasted.
Or letting the person live rent free in your head who ain't even thought 2
Yeah,
seconds about
like
you.
I can't. It's a good 18 to 28. That's 10 years of my life. I'll sit up there and let it just drag by, and nothing was being like stuff was being done, but not how I felt like it should have been
Not
done.
majorly like you
Like,
wanted.
I lost a lot of myself, and like now I'm trying to relearn who I am, and trying to be a mom, and trying to go to school, and trying to be a nurse. Like, it's all like a lot, but at least I'm understanding like I don't have no more time to be wasting on shit that's
Exactly.
not important. Like, and I feel like us as black women, we have to understand our value at a younger age, and that's stuff that I'll be trying to show my daughter. Like, we have to
Well, they
tell them
started
at
being
a
instilled.
younger age, like, we are flowers. Like, we need to blossom beforehand.
Well, that had to
Like,
be instilled from parenthood too, though.
yeah,
And a lot of
yeah,
us was failed as parents, and I'm not, slandering nobody's parents. I'm just saying a lot of our parents just didn't know any better, so they couldn't teach us better. We had to figure that out on our own. So I don't know. I don't know.
but I just feel like the sisterhood could close up if we all try to uplift each other, and then if we all try to bring on the younger people, because we have to start putting ourselves first as women. Like, we have to start doing things that needed to be done first. I be at school and just in life meeting so many young white this and that, and I don't have no problem with white people. I love white people. White people love me, but they go to school first. They save up their money first. They buy a house first. They buy a car
They still
first.
stay with their
They
parents.
still stay with their parents.
Man.
We gotta try to, change the dynamic of how we doing things. We jumping off the porch, ready to have a family, ready to live in low income, ready to have kids, ready to
But
work a
but that's
hard
also what we
job.
always only been taught though.
Hmm.
We was only taught that. Going to
Yeah.
NPS, you wasn't told that you can be greater than what your environment was.
Yeah, that's
So it
true.
start there. We weren't given the same tools as somebody in a higher class than us, or white people, for instance. We weren't given them same tools as everybody else. So we don't know that credit matter more than money. Money do matter, but credit is to get you a
Yeah.
lot of places. We
Hmm.
weren't told, oh, go to school to be this. By the time we was in school, we was tired of being in school. We didn't want to go to college.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? Like we thought working a job was gonna get you where you had to be faster. And in reality, all we had to do was slow down.
Yeah. Yeah, and credit is key. So I just want us to work on being a better sisterhood towards each other. Like, we all need to just work on being our better selves and just uplifting. It's nothing wrong with just saying, "Hey, sir, you having a hard time? Like, let me just try to,
Lessen the load or something. I don't
like,
know.
what can I do? Anything. It don't got to be nothing big. It don't got to be nothing, too outrageous. But if it's anything, like,
Or saying
I
some
want you to
encouraging words.
heal. I want you to feel good about yourself, and I want you to know that you got somebody. Like, we all need to just work on bridging that gap together and being better people, because it's so much stuff out here that we up against, and I just feel like it happened because we not in each other's ear on a positive note.
Yeah, we all each other next though.
Yeah.
That be the problem.
Yeah, I see so many women just tearing each other down. And I just be like, dang, like, come on, like, let's change the conversation. Like, let's try to change how we seeing each other because you don't know what that person is battling that's making them be how they are.
Also, still no excuse.
Yeah, yeah,
Because just because you've been through some ish or you got trauma, don't mean you can walk around treating people however you want to treat them. You know, hurt people do hurt people though in real life,
right.
unfortunately.
We got Ronnie. She said, right. And I don't want to be around nobody who can't help me grow, motivate me. I want to sit next to women who could give each other games and outlets to open up doors. That's all I'm saying. Like, we have to, in this sisterhood, you know, we all got kids. We all coming from a painful past or something. Whether your parents was married, not married, whether your mama was there, whether your mama wasn't there, your daddy wasn't there, your daddy was there, whatever, we all facing some type of adversity, and it's key that we come together and try to bridge in this hurt and heal
Yeah.
from it. Like, it's important. It's important to our race because black women are essential to the household just like the black men are. We critical to the black men and to our kids. Like, we can't.
Especially raising black boys, baby.
Yeah.
They got a lot on their back already because they was born black. They was born this way.
Yeah,
So
like, so we have to just bridge in this togetherness. And I always try to work when I'm in groups of people, trying to hear everybody point of view of stuff and trying to have everybody walk in the other person's shoes. Because how would you feel if it was you and wasn't nobody listening to you? That's how people be ready to damn near kill themselves because they be in a room full of people feeling like they're unheard. And it's like, how do we change that for each other? Somebody got to be willing to say, hey, I hear you. I hear them. I want you to take their place. They take your place. And let's figure this out. Let's work together because we need to be saving ourselves. We want to be
hey Tiff.
those. We want to be those women at 70. I want to know y'all when I'm 70 and be like, hey, when we
Okay.
was 30, when we was
We was some
40,
motherfuckers.
them kids was getting on our nerve. We got through it, sis. Your baby a doctor, my baby a lawyer, your baby an astronaut. We got them kids through. We
Yeah.
didn't die doing it. You
We ain't
know,
pull out our
so
hair out.
yeah, so enough about that. We still talking about sisterhood. I want to know another question. What is crossing the line to you? Well, not even sisterhood, girl code. What's crossing the line to you as being a good friend? Like, if I'm your friend, what would you tell me? Like, Clarice, okay, you crossing the line. You too much into my business, or you doing too much, or you being messy. What would you tell me? I ain't mean to say my real name on national air either, but what would you say to me?
You let me say mine.
I mean, yeah, but
Uh-uh.
I'm the
You crossed
podcaster.
the line. There you go. You crossed the line.
So what would you say to me is like crossing the line?
Hmm. I ain't really never had a friend so much as cross the line. It was always somebody that was like family closer to me that shouldn't have never crossed the line. Cross the
Mm-hmm.
line. Um, I'm not gonna say a situation, but I had a person that was in my relationship way too much, and they were sending pictures and screenshots and text messages, and I was crossing the line, but I never knew about it until after that relationship ended. And I got to the bottom of it. And I'm just like, you crossed the line out of everybody. I would never think it would be you. I can't say who it was because there's just too much information, but they definitely crossed the line in that way specifically. And I would have never thought that. I would have expected that from a friend, or just a girl, period. But it came from somebody closer than that.
So did you think that they were like jealous of you, or?
Unfortunately, I don't see it any other way.
Mm,
So that caused me to go through so much struggle and turmoil later, at that time. But I'm coming to you. And the whole time you behind the reason why I'm having to come to you.
mm. I just feel like unless, like I said before, unless it's a thing where I feel like you putting yourself at harm's way, or you doing something that's affecting the boys, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna interfere because at the end of the day, all people, man, woman, whoever, kids, you have to learn yourself and you have to learn how to get over stuff on your own terms. Like, I can't tell you. I'm sick of you dealing with this or going through that or being tired of this for you. Like
Oh,
I
so I
have
got a
to
situation that ain't mine, but
I
I got
have
a
to wait
situation.
until you ready for you to be. But I'm still gonna be cheering you on, like you got a friend, you gonna be good, like everything gonna be okay, whatever, whatever. It might be killing me inside, but I can't make you be ready for something you're not ready for.
Yeah, because when you, mm, yeah, that's deep though. Now that I think about it, that's deep. Because as a friend, you just want to be there for your friend, right? But how much is too much for you when it comes to that?
When it comes down to that, I feel like when it starts to intersect with my life, like when it starts to jump over into what I got going on, or it's
Okay.
affecting how I'm handling you, then that's when I'm like, okay, you know what, sis, I love you. I hope everything be okay. I'm one call away, but
Hmm.
I'm finna just move back because you your shit spilling over into my shit.
Right,
That's
it's
what I
dragging me
will.
down with you type
Right.
thing.
That's what I would say. Like I done been in situations where it was like I'm so much of into a whirlwind of bullshit because it's like I'm up here being your friend and I'm not even
Mm.
able to figure out how I got in it
In the first place.
in the first place. Like it just was too much for me to digest. I'm looking up and it's this situation, that situation, this situation, that situation. I'm just like, this is too much. Like it's too far gone. It's past the point of where I even want to be bothered with it. I'm losing. You ain't gaining.
Have you ever been friends with somebody who you had to stop being friends with because of their relationship that they chose?
Yes.
Why you say so easy like that?
Because to me, I be feeling like my friends be getting my okay, so when I was younger, like when I was younger or whatever, and I was in relationships, me and the girls we did slide up on my first baby daddy for sure. But like like I'm not we like now that I'm older, I'm not tussling with nobody with your baby daddy or none crazy like that.
Mm-mm.
Like you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I should get that same respect up out of you. Like I don't wanna be tussling with nobody mans and telling they mans, hey, watch out how you coming at me. None of that shit. At no 30. I'm finna be 34 in a couple months. Like what why would I want to be sitting up here doing that?
People, men be crazy
Yeah,
real
but
bad.
let him beat your ass. Tell him just don't beat your ass when I'm here. Like I don't know what else to tell you because I don't want to be involved in that. Like that shit is really draining because you start to see your friend lose so much of herself in the process, and you try to tell her without hurting her feelings. But then even if you do tell her in a rough way or you tell her in a soft way, it's still gonna be on her time. You know what I'm saying? So then that's when the time when I'm just like, you know what, I gotta fall back.
Sometimes
Like
people don't be
if
ready
you
to
and the
accept
kids
it.
need me, I'm here, sir. But I gotta fall back because this is I'm gonna be the one in jail, and you gonna still be with him.
At the end of the day,
You still gonna be there with him, and it's like, what am I jeopardizing? What I'm like, people don't know, like them bad vibes and them wicked ways. That don't be good when you trying to do stuff. Like, don't nobody be want to be around that.
mm-mm. I'm not. I'm just gonna walk away, and I be
Yeah,
quiet about it. Like I don't. At this age, I'm not gonna explain to you why I'm not something else to you. Why I'm not being your friend no more. Why I'm not your girlfriend no more. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not explaining it. We grown as hell at this point, and y'all still don't get it. I'm not gonna explain it. I just walk away from people and like that though. I really do.
yeah. I just feel like if I got to keep on telling you, like, get him, or I'm not coming because I'm not finna be beating him up with you, then that's what it is. Like, I just feel like I shouldn't have to get to that point with my friends. Like, I just feel like it's so unnecessary. It's so evil. It's so ugly. Like,
But most of
why?
all, it's just draining real bad, and it don't be you. It be somebody else.
Yeah. So
Mm-mm.
this year, I just really been taking time to just like cut out certain shit. Like, if it's just draining to me, or I just don't see no point of why I'm involved in it, then I'm just done with it.
You gotta be.
Yeah, and
especially
I
when you
feel
got
like,
stuff to lose.
yeah, like I just can't do it. Like, and I feel like that's the time in a girl code situation where you should understand. Like, you know what, friend, I am doing well a lot. I need you here, and I know I could call on you, but I understand why you pulling back from me because my shit crazy, my shit fucked up.
All the way.
Like every time you on the scene, you just feel like you just it's an uneasy feeling vibe. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be around the people who you be around.
Or what about the friends you gotta adjust how you are just to be around them?
We definitely can't be friends.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
It's deuces for
y'all
real.
already know. I'm this one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play too much. I'm gonna do too much. It's gonna be a fun time. But at the end of the day, like when I'm standing on business and I got something to say, I'm going to say it. I'm gonna tell you nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm a blunt person, but I do care about how people feel when I tell them stuff because I want you to receive it the right way. I
Right.
don't never say nothing with the intent to hurt your feelings. That's why I'm always mindful about who I share myself with because I don't never, ever, ever strike at the tongue with some shit that I know is gonna hurt you. Why would I say that? I don't want you hurt, sis. I'm telling you this because it's coming from the heart, and I want you to keep it with you and take it with you and know that it's coming from a warm spot. You know, some people just so loose lipped, like they just feel like they can say whatever they want to say, and then
And
you
then
know,
wonder why the backlash is so thick. Like,
right,
did you just not hear what you said, bro?
right, because you don't know what breaking point we be at. People be having kids, issues with their parents, issues with whatever they mans. You don't know what nobody might be on the end of. They might be ready to snap it. They hear I come. Right,
Just barking at them, like,
I'm like, nah, so listen to me. You don't look like yourself. Are you okay? Do
right.
you need to talk? I'm here for you. Let me know if you want to step out somewhere private and you can talk about whatever, whatever, whatever. I don't ever want nobody to feel like if they my friend or whatever, like they gotta hide anything from me, especially if I can see it's hurting you. I'd rather you put that on me and I'll take it to God. I would rather you just put it all on me. I don't got the answer for you. I don't know how to solve that shit, but put it on me so I can at least take it to God's ears. I'm the friend that's really
And
gonna
we
pray
both
for
gonna pray
you.
about it. Yep.
Yeah, I'm really gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you until you pray for yourself. Until you can pray for yourself. Some people don't even know how to pray, but until you can pray for yourself, and until you can pray like that, God change your situation. I will pray for you. I will add you to my list of people to pray for because it's just so much wicked stuff out here in the world, and we all just need somebody. But we all need positive people though. It got to be people with the right heart, right mind, right intent, and people who
You
really
said
want to
that with
make
the
it to
right
the other
intent.
side. Yeah, like
With the right
the Bible
intent.
talk about those 70 years. I pray to God I get to 70 and see my kids
Man, that's a
happy and
blessing.
healthy. Happy and healthy.
In
Like
this
I
day and
pray to
age, that's a
God.
blessing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I'm gonna thank you for coming.
Thank you for
I know
having
I
me.
done unleashed a lot on y'all because I ain't been on air, for almost a year, but I'm back. We having more fun on my season this season. I did get to talk about the smelly BBL because y'all just had sus mess all the way up. Like I just couldn't figure out how that video even got to me, but it was funny.
How is that even a topic? Like, it had to be a smell before it, right?
It had to be a smell before it, but what I was trying to say was,
Why they sent it to
why the
you?
fuck you said it to me? like because I can guarantee you, nobody I have let indulge my goodness have ever said no fuck that shit like that to me before surgery or after the surgery. So I'm just letting you know,
Mm-mm.
you know
You don't even got to
that
be a BBL. Just keep it together, period.
right. Like if she washed properly, she won't have to worry about how it smell later on.
Especially if you're a bigger girl and got a bigger purse, like, baby, these
Yeah.
bills be moving, okay? So everything got to stay in check. Like, my charts be a motherfucker, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, about that too, because the hygiene is included. So if your twat just ain't right and your ass ain't right, you need to go to the doctor. Then you need to work on a hygiene regimen that's appropriate for your body. Because right now I smell like get again suave, strawberries, and a little cocoa butter. You know, I'm working on my melanin, so.
Not cocoa butter.
So, all right, y'all. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Everybody on Instagram, Facebook. I appreciate all of y'all feedback. Thank y'all for tapping in. Um, I love when my conversations could just go and go and go and go and go. The sisterhood thing is just really, really, really big to me because I have sisters, and I try to constantly keep in mind, am I being a sister to them that I want them to be to me? And I just got friends that I hold dear to my heart. Whether I talk to them every day, whether I don't talk to them no more, I have had some good friends, and I have had some shitty friends, and I just want us to work better as a unity, and figure it out. Like, let's figure this
Yeah,
out. Are
I
we
agree.
all gonna heal together and run this race together, or are we just gonna be bad for each other and live our lives in a igloo or in a box or in a hole and suffer alone?
And also understand that healing is not just a destination. You got to continue to. It's a journey. It's a process, and you gonna forever be healing. It ain't no stop there. It ain't. Don't think because you done with one thing, it ain't something else that you got to heal too. So
Yeah, because people be sitting up there like, "Oh, I'm healed." If you healed, it wouldn't possess you in a way that it possess you from the tone of your voice.
mm-hmm.
Like, you could hear, like, today when we was at work, me and you and Ronnie was having that conversation. It was so powerful because you could hear what all of us had been through and what all we all was
Definitely.
talking about. You could tell, like, we all in that gray area.
Yep.
We ain't in the black, we ain't in the white, we in the gray. We all in the
Right in
gray.
between. Yep.
We all trying to figure it out, but we all trying to figure it out while we got these kids. And I feel like, that those are more conversations that we all need to have.
And we doing it together though. That's the best part about it. Like we always together. Somehow, some way, we be together on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like when me and you talk separately, and it was literally the same exact thing I had already been saying. I'm like, I had a friend that finally said the same exact thing as me, and that felt good to hear though. But it's also a good push in the right direction too.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I really want what's best for all the women I come in contact with. Some of them, I be like, dang, I gotta find another way to get through my message to them. Or some of them I have to, kind of watch how I be with them because they taking advantage of what I'm trying to convey to them. But the ones that I can touch and the ones I can influence to be a better person, I'd be happy for her. Like, okay, she
Be your
listened to what I
people.
said. Okay, I listened to what she say. I'm taking accountability for what she want to hold towards me, and she taking accountability what I'm holding towards her. So, it's just all we all got to take that stuff in stride and know that we are trying to work on being better people. So, yeah. So that is the end of the BBL smell and
That's the
girl
end of it.
code. And I want y'all to know that I really appreciate. Hey, boo! I really want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm gonna always get on here and have a good laugh and talk some stuff that is unnecessary.
For no
My producer
reason.
was like, "Your show is really called the BBL smell." Like, yes, it's really called the BBL smell. Like, I'm so serious. The BBL smell and, and girl code. Because I always want to follow up with something,
The shenanigans.
a shenanigan with something positive, or a shenanigan with something that's like real life really going on. So, I just thank you for coming again.
As
And we're gonna wrap
always.
up today's episode with Between the Sheets with Robin Reese, the BBL smell and girl code. Two things that all y'all need to learn how to work on because we getting a bad reputation, ladies. Like,
Real
I
bad.
got curves and I got lady humps and lady lumps, whatever. What that lady? What was her name?
Fergie. Lovely
Fergie.
lady humps.
My lovely lady lumps. My lovely lady humps. Yeah, so I got all that, so I got to make sure it's fresh. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. You never know when it's that time. So,
Shit, that's all the time.
yeah. Yeah, but I'm talking about something freaky.
Oh Lord. Okay. Yeah. So you want to get that together then? Oh.
All right, y'all. Until next time. See y'all later. Peace.